What's going on, everyone? So back again with another daily UI challenge, and this one is the daily UI challenge for day 8. And essentially they want you to create a 404 error page, so essentially something that will be a placeholder in case the page isn't working or there's an issue on the application or website that you're viewing. And I decided to go with a very minimalist approach to this, and you might be looking at this and be like, yo, this is so simple, you literally did nothing but add text and a button. But this little fella right here took me the most, and I actually made this guy from scratch. I saw some pictures of like ones I could have just used online, but I wanted to actually make this part custom to see if it was even possible to do in Figma. And if I zoom in here, you can see the detail isn't that great, but if I had to click on it, you can see like every single little piece I did here. And then other than that, it's the just typical literally text and a button. And my reasoning behind this one is because one, this is supposed to be a placeholder. This shouldn't be something that is super fancy. At least in my opinion, if you're making a company or website, for instance, if you spend too much time on the error page, it would mean that there must be something wrong because it's not really something that generates the company revenue or improves it. But again, I mean, there is a time and place where you can have a cool looking page, but I decided that as far as use case, it's not the most something you shouldn't put the most amount of time into. But either way, I mean, I've seen some amazing looking designs on Dribble as well and other pages, but for the sake of this, I want to go with a minimalist design too, because I feel like if someone is developing this, they would love to just do this because it's so easy for them to just sit there and program. But for this little guy right here, I'll just zoom in and show you essentially what I did. So this right here is just like a little circle, and I kind of did like a little oval type thing. I was freestyling at this time, and I'm not gonna go through everything, but I just want to show you like a really quick quick little rundown. So sort of like depending on which way you want to go about this, and again, you can alter this too to where you can turn it like this, and then essentially got these guys over here, so you can turn it like that, and it looks like a little afro. And this one actually looks better than the one I made earlier. But you go like that, and then you can do another circle. And ideally, you'd want to do it to where you could drag this over. So I'll just do this face right here, then the rest, I mean, I'll just leave it like that because it's, if you really wanted to make this, I mean, I'm sure you have to experiment with it, but click in here, and then this section up here isn't really relevant. The main part I want to do is do like get the face action going, like making it look as if like this is a real person. Sort of from a distance you can't really tell, so it doesn't really matter too much. And then I wanted the neck to be a little popping out too. So if I go in here closer, just see it looks kind of weird right now. Let me bring the hair over, and then here you could also like round it out and stuff and see how you can tweak it out here. But let me try to do like 5 probably, see what that looks like. So yeah, you get the point. It's not perfect, but this is something you have to tweak around with and just play around. And then after that, you would have like the body, which would go like here, and then you can like rotate that, and then just tweak that to however way you want to make it. But you get the gist of like what the process I went through to make this. And then the arms were just straight up just like rectangles, and then this literally was the hands were just like the face, and then I just like duplicated it and like zoomed it in, and then just like twisted the hands so you can see how it looks really similar. And then the shoes on here, just another shape, a rectangle. But yes, overall that's how I created the little guy down there, and this is pretty much the design here. So it looks simple, wasn't as simple as it was because this person right here was quite difficult to make, but overall this is my update for the day 8 of the daily UI design challenge. So if this is your first time on my channel and you want to follow me along this UX UI journey, then go down below and hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.